The 2019 SOAR Summit took place on Friday, September 6th at the Appalachian Wireless Arena in Pikeville. The crowd was entertained by the Johnson Central Chorus to open up the day's festivities. SOAR Executive Director Jared Arnett then opened the show by introducing Congressman Hal Rogers and Governor Matt Bevin to announce several grants that have been awarded to counties and cities in eastern Kentucky.
You people never cease to amaze us, showing up year after year, and I think there's around 1,200 or 1,300 of you standing shoulder to shoulder in the trenches as we pave a new path forward for our future in Kentucky's Appalachian region. The media, and quite frankly, many across the country, have been keeping a pulse on SOAR to see if we can survive and persevere in our daunting mission to reimagine and reshape a region long ignored and forgotten in many cases. I got news for them. Our pulse is skyrocketing and they ain't seen nothing yet. Today, Governor Bevin and I are proud to announce that the state has approved 20 grant projects worth more than $34.4 million to spur economic development and job creation across 14 counties in southern and eastern Kentucky. $34.4 million. First and largest grant is $4.78 million to develop the new Children's Hospital and Pediatric Clinic at the Paintsville Medical Center. It will be Eastern Kentucky's first and only dedicated children's hospital. It will provide medical services for more than 100,000 children in our region, allowing families to stay close to home for difficult treatments and long-term medical care. Plus, Paintsville Medical Center's Children's Hospital will create about 200 new jobs. That ain't all bad.
The next three have been selected for Floyd County, and they are as follows. $185,000 for the city of Prestonsburg to do planning and feasibility studies, to develop the Blue Water Trail for the Lavisa and Russell Forks of the Big Sandy River. Additionally, $225,000 for the Kentucky Coal Heritage Trail to develop a comprehensive inventory of coal-related buildings and vacant historic sites in the 20 ARC coal counties of southeastern Kentucky. Once completed, the inventory will help to launch reclamation efforts and tourism activities related to our region's rich coal mining heritage. And then the third grant for Floyd County goes to the Southern Water and Sewer District for $1.5 million to improve the water system, which has been desperately struggling to adequately serve its customers. Congratulations, Floyd County. Next door in Johnson County, the city of Paintsville has been selected to receive a $4 million grant to expand sewer service and alleviate capacity challenges to the Paintsville plant. Congratulations, Johnson County. Let me just add as well, please don't underestimate the importance of these infrastructure grants. These are the cornerstones of economic development. They do more than simply connect pipe and conduit. They create opportunities and avenues for people to come in. It becomes like self-priming. You start that pump, you prime that with grants like this, and this water will continue to flow economically for years to come. The next two grants are actually for a combined effort between a number of counties. This is for boosting business recruitment efforts at the Eastern Kentucky Business Park, which serves Floyd, Johnson, Magoffin, Martin, and Pike counties. And they are as follows. The Big Sandy Regional Industrial Authority has been selected to receive $2 million to construct a build-ready site for a 200,000 square foot building and to renovate other sites in the Eastern Kentucky business parks. And additionally, another $1.37 million grant for the park, which will create an international landing zone, which will retrofit a 33,000 square foot manufacturing facility to be used by multiple businesses until they are ready to expand into their own locations. It's this type of an incubator that again gives wings to the kind of companies that someday will be the largest employers in this region. When business owners visit Kentucky, they often want to know if there is a place where they can set up and get started as soon as possible. So thanks to these grants, the next time they come to Eastern Kentucky Business Park, we will be able to say, welcome to your new home. Congratulations. There's one left. The final announcement this morning, although there's going to be a lot of other great news from this stage in the next couple of hours. The final grant goes to Martin County to help further address the water district issues that they have been wrestling with. They've been certainly very much in the news, but so much good progress has been made there in the last months and couple of years. And this one is a $2 million AML pilot grant to help repair the failing water system. And we announced additional funding for this project during a local leadership luncheon yesterday, including an additional $2 million to the same project coming from the Army Corps of Engineers. And so since last year, since just last year, there has been a combination between state and federal funding of $8.5 million to restore reliable drinking water for the people of Martin County. In addition to addressing the water crisis, we know that Martin County leaders have been working hard to recruit new industry and business, which the previous $4 million worth of grants are going to help us to do. So these grants at the Eastern Kentucky Business Park should also give Martin County a much needed boost for economic development. Please join us in congratulating all of the leaders on this stage, the 14 counties that have been addressed, and the $34.4 million that have been infused into our communities. Let's give these leaders a round of applause for helping to make all this happen.
University of Kentucky President Eli Capilouto also spoke at the event, speaking on the importance of grit and grace when it comes to success. He also spoke about his desire to see UK be the university for Kentucky.
Can be more, do more, achieve more if we rely on something that we have found is a difference maker for us. And we call it our grit and our grace. And by our grit, I mean that drive to succeed. We have to grow comfortable with being knocked down, but more confident about getting up. By our grace, it's how we treat and support one another on that road to success. It's our generosity of goodness towards one another. It's being diverse without being divisive. And it's being self-reliant without being selfish. Those are the things that make a difference, and we share. And those cannot be inherited or gifted or programmed. Those we have to earn together. We look forward to being your partner in earning our way forward for a brighter day in Eastern Kentucky and all of Kentucky. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being our partners.
Closing out the festivities, Congressman Rogers and Governor Bevin returned to the stage to activate the first two rings of the Kentucky Wired Project in Eastern Kentucky. This concludes our SOAR report for the 2019 SOAR Summit, and we hope to see you again there next year.